Okay, the time is 6:48 and the Transportation Board meeting of Tuesday, May 5th, 2020 is now called to order, and we do have a quorum present. This is a Zoom meeting, so if you've logged into Zoom, your microphone is muted. And if you called in and you wish to speak, use *9 and someone will, and raise your hand, someone will visit with you.
Excuse me, Jim.
Yes?
Mary Ellen is actually the chair of the T-Board.
Oh, she is?
Old habits die hard.
No, I looked it up on the under the Transportation Board. Huh. Okay. Well, Mary Ellen, go right ahead.
Thank you, Jim.
That needs to be changed, probably.
Okay, so we are called to order. We do have a quorum present. And we need to approve the meeting minutes of October the 1st. Are there any questions, additions, or deletions to the minutes for our last meeting? If not, may I have a motion to approve as presented?
Move to approve as presented.
Motion by Aram. Do I have a second?
Second.
By William. All in favor?
Second.
We'll do a roll call vote. All in favor? Or aye or nay, depending on your vote. William?
Aye.
John? John? John is muted. I don't. There. John, your vote?
Can you hear me now? I said aye. I said you're trying to say aye.
Thank you. Mary Ellen is aye. Jim?
Aye.
Alvin?
Aye.
Karen? Aye. And Aram?
Aye.
Okay, that is 7 ayes, no nays. Minutes are approved. The next item on the agenda is the Visitor Citizens Forum. At this time, any person with business before the board not scheduled on the agenda may speak to the board. No formal action can be taken on these items at this meeting.
Chair, I don't see any attendees raising their hands.
Okay, so we will assume at this time that there is no one that wishes to speak. Item number 4, consideration of an amendment to section 15-126, stopping, standing, parking prohibited on specific streets of the Louisville City Code to restrict left turns for westbound Cornell Street at the driveway entrance to Mill Street Elementary School, and make a recommendation to the City Council regarding the amendment.
Good evening, Commissioners. This is a request for prohibiting left turns on westbound Cornell Street at the driveway for the Mill Street Elementary School. I'm sorry. I'd like to share my screen and show the map and discuss it. So I'll be sharing my screen. This is a request from Louisville ISD to prohibit left turns on westbound Cornell Street at the Mill Street Elementary School driveway. You'd see the aerial for the new Mill Street Elementary School. The school opened in mid-October of last year, and the way the queuing works during the student drop-off and student pickup in the afternoon is as indicated on the map here. Parents enter in the eastbound direction of Cornell Street. They come and they enter the driveway on the south side of Cornell, and there are 2 queuing lanes that they use, and they pick up their kids at the front door of the school, and then they proceed southward from there and exit onto High School Drive. So normally during pickup and drop off, there's heavy traffic. About 625 students attend this school. So traffic does back up from the driveway onto eastbound Cornell Street. As you can see in this illustration shown here. So if somebody turns left from westbound Cornell Street, it does create a conflict, staff concurs with LISD's request for prohibiting left turns on westbound Cornell for this reason. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
No.
I'd like to stop sharing my screen now. Okay, now I think I can. Oh, yeah.
Commissioners, is there any discussion or questions for Sagar? Okay.
No.
May I have a motion on the consideration of this amendment?
Move to approve?
Motion by John,
I second.
Second.
second by William. And we will now take a roll call vote. William,
Aye.
John,
Aye.
I also vote aye. Jim,
Aye.
Alvin,
Aye.
Karen,
Aye.
and Aram.
Aye.
Okay, that's 7 ayes. There'll be no nays. This is going to be moved forward to recommend to the City Council regarding this amendment. Item number 5, consideration of the amendment to Section 1535, maximum speed limits on specific streets of the Louisville City Code to establish the speed limit of 70 miles an hour on State Highway 121 main lanes from the southern city limits at the Louisville-Capel boundary line to the Sam Rayburn Tollway, and make a recommendation to the City Council regarding the amendment.
I'd like to share my screen again to discuss this item. This is a request from TxDOT to have an ordinance for the speed limit on State Highway 121 main lanes. TxDOT, this is a map for TxDOT's State Highway 121 segment 13 project, where they did widening of the lanes on State Highway 121 through Grapevine, Capel, and Louisville at the north end over here. I'll show. This is a zoomed in map where the Louisville area is shown. So State Highway 121, this blue line is the Louisville city limits. That's where the Louisville city limits begin. And State Highway, the highway shown in pink here is State Highway 121. And that belongs to TxDOT, and the Sam Rayburn Tollway is shown in blue color, and that belongs to NTTA. So TxDOT is recommending, TxDOT is requesting all the cities on State Highway 121 where they did the widening project for an ordinance, and they're also requesting from the city of Louisville. So their section to the city of Louisville is only a length of 0.154 miles or 813 feet. through here. So the proposed speed limit, typically TxDOT conducts whenever they do a road widening or a road construction project, they do TxDOT does a speed study, and then and they submit the recommendations of that study to the to the city with the jurisdiction for them to create an ordinance, and then they adopt that, and that's what they did here. So the proposed speed limit is 70 miles per hour, and the previous speed limit prior to the project was also 70 miles per hour. But we are creating an ordinance at this time because this entry was never made in the Louisville City Ordinance for this section of State Highway 121. I also wanted to say that State Highway 121 used to be 2 lanes each direction prior to the project, and now it's widened to 3 lanes each direction. So staff would like to request the T-Board to recommend to the council adopting the speed limit of 70 miles per hour on State Highway 121 main lanes for this short section of 813 feet.
Are there any questions or concerns?
No.
Okay, may I have a motion for this item, please?
Move to approve recommendation to adopt ordinance of speed limit 70 miles per hour.
Motion by Aram,
Second.
second by Karen. We'll roll call vote. William,
Aye.
John,
Aye.
I vote aye as well. Jim,
Aye.
Alvin,
Aye.
Karen,
Aye.
Aram.
Aye.
We have 7 ayes, no nays. We are going to have to pass this on, our recommendation to the city council regarding this amendment. Item 6 on the agenda is a consideration of amendment to section 15-126, stopping, standing, or parking prohibited on specific streets of the Louisville City Code for prohibiting parking on the north side of Polzer Road from Holy Grail Drive to 650 feet west of Holy Grail Road, fronting the Polzer Elementary School, and make a recommendation to the city council regarding the amendment.
I'd like to share my screen again. I'm sorry, yeah. Can you see the aerial map of the Polzer Elementary School?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Sorry about that. Polzer Road is the southern half of Polzer Road is in the city of Carrollton jurisdiction, and then the northern half of Polzer Road is in Castle Hills. And Polzer Elementary School is located at the corner of Polzer Road and Holy Grail Drive. And this is a request from City of Carrollton, and the request is to have no parking, no stopping, no standing signs on the north side of Polzer Road. Currently, the no parking signs are located on the south side of Polzer Road, and parking is allowed on the north side, but there are traffic problems that they're experiencing. What's happening is that people come in off of Holy Grail Drive. By people, I mean parents, to pick up or drop off their kids, and they line up on the in the westbound direction. They line up on the north side of Polson Road. And during these pickup and drop off hours, traffic, backs up all the way to Holy Grail Drive. And it blocks the intersection of Holy Grail Drive, and also traffic is backed up on Holy Grail Drive, and their houses and their driveways are blocked on Holy Grail Drive as well. So what the city of Carrollton proposes is to move the parking restriction from the south side to the north side of the roadway, and also modify the center line so that there is one westbound lane, and then the eastbound, and have one eastbound lane, and then parking along the school frontage. And you would see that there's a lot of room. So if parents come in from the eastbound direction to either pick up or drop off, there's a lot of queuing space on eastbound Polson Road. And also having queuing fronting the school is beneficial for dropping off or picking up the kids, because the north side of Polson Road is in Castle Hills jurisdiction, and the City of Louisville Police Department enforces the traffic regulations in Castle Hills. We need to have this agenda item approved by the Transportation Board, and the recommendation approved by the City Council to have the no parking signs. So City of Carrollton said that they would be installing all the signage and pavement markings because it benefits them, but the enforcement of the parking restriction would need to be done by the Louisville Police Department. If you have any questions, please let me know.
Commissioners, any concerns or thoughts on this? Okay, may I have a motion on this item, please?
Move to approve.
Motion by William,
Second.
second by Alvin. Roll call vote. William,
Aye.
John,
Aye.
I vote aye as well. Jim,
Aye.
Alvin,
Aye.
Karen,
Aye.
Aram.
Aye.
Okay, we have 7 ayes, no names. This one will also be made as a recommendation to the City Council regarding the amendment. Final item on the agenda is adjournment. May I have a motion to adjourn?
Move to adjourn.
Motion by Aram,
Second.
Second.
second by Alvin.
Sorry, Al.
Roll call vote. William,
Aye.
John,
Aye.
Mary Ellen is aye. Jim,
Aye.
Alvin,
Aye.
Karen,
Aye.
Aram.
Aye.
We are adjourned.